now, when we submit assignments for teachers in Bay Virtual, we need to submit the assignments as a Google Drive, as a Microsoft Word, or as a PDF or RTF rich text format file. So I'm going to show you how to do that. We can use Google Docs, which is now called Google Drive, actually. So we can just type, in Google to make a search, or we can go to google.com/drive. Okay, so as we can see, it will take us to the main page. It says go to Google Drive. Also, it has some options, to learn a little bit about Google Drive, how to use it, downloading files, how to use it for work, etc. So we're going to click on Google Drive, and it's going to take us to the main page. Okay, as you can see, there's some documents there to teach you how to get started. This is just a quick overview on how you can use it. If you click on My Drive, for example, you can also click on Share with Me if somebody has shared documents. You can save your pictures, recent documents, the ones you start, so you can make them pop out, so to speak. It tells you also how to upgrade your storage. Right now you should have 15 gigabytes. As long as you have a Google account, a Gmail account, you will have this available to you. Okay, so we're going to go to New and go to Folder. And we're going to create a folder. And again, just to try this out, we're going to call it Spanish Assignments. Okay, so you see the folder, and underneath you see a file. That's again the getting started. Let me see. So remember, it's important when you're submitting documents. If you don't have Microsoft Word, this is a way for you to submit documents to your teachers. So we're going to click on a Spanish folder, and you can see we can create other subfolders, rename it. We can download the entire folder, whatever we want to do with it. We have all kinds of options. Right now, we're going to click on New, and again, you can create a folder. You can create a Google Doc, a spreadsheet, like for Excel, or slides, which is PowerPoint, and you also have to create forms or drawings, whatever you want to create. For this example, we're going to click on Google Docs, okay, and the very first thing you need to do, guys, when creating a document, name it. So we're going to name this assignment 402. And I'm just, again, that's not a real assignment. I just want to show you. So we're going to type our student name, of course. We're going to type the date and the class, like Spanish class. Then we're going to type assignment 402. And then we're just going to type a note for the teacher. Let's say it's Mr. Verdelli, which is me. I'm just going to say Mr. Verdelli below. Oh, I misspelled that, but that's okay. Please find the 6 Spanish speaking countries. And again, this is just an example for this assignment. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead. Let me fix that. Yeah, I'm just gonna type number 1, and you see how just like in Microsoft Word, it will number them for you if you type the first number 1. So it's Argentina, Bolivia, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Paraguay, and let's do one more, Uruguay. Those kind of look alike, Paraguay, Uruguay. Okay, I'm going to say thank you, and then I'm going to type my name at the bottom. So that's the proper format how you should submit an assignment, okay? Always remember that. It's important to have the name, the date, the class, the assignment, and the teacher name, just like a regular short letter. See how I centered that? And again, those are the same commands you have in Microsoft Word. It just doesn't have as many toys, it's very basic, but you can do all kinds of stuff here. You can underline, make boldface, you can change the the font. So here I'm going to press Control A to pick everything. I'm going to change it to Calibri. I'm going to make it a little bigger, so it's 14 font, 14 point size font. Of course, you can, make the screen bigger or smaller, zoom in or out. You have all the same tools, you can insert images, whatever you want to do. For this example, let me just highlight this and let's make this bold. Okay, let me highlight all the countries here and let's make them bold. Let's make them italics. You see, just to make it pop out a little bit. Again, those are just little things that you can do. Let me see. What else can we do here? Well, I think that's pretty much it. But as you can see, it's basically the same commands that you have in Microsoft Word, at least the basic commands that you need. Okay, so from here, just want to show you, you go to File, and again under File, you can share the document with your teacher, but teachers do not use Google Docs all the time. Of course, you have all the languages, like if you spell checking or whatever, and you want to tell, you want to tell the document, hey, this is a Spanish word, or the entire document is in Spanish, or is in, of course, you have Spanish, Latin American Spanish, or Spaniard Spanish. So we're going to download the document as Microsoft Word. That's how we're going to save it. See, so now it popped out on the bottom left-hand corner. Now that it's downloaded, I'm going to open it with my Microsoft Word. See, I'm going to say I need to click on Enable Editing. You see, this document looks exactly the same. I'm going to go to File, Save As, and let me go to my desktop. And I know I have a folder. See that? Those are the folders I created in another lesson to help you stay organized. So I'm going to click on Spanish, Assignment. I'm just going to fix this. The name doesn't come out the same way, so I'm just going to fix it. So it will say Assignment 402. Save. Okay, it will change the format to make sure the format looks fine. And that's pretty much it. So now you have a Microsoft Word document that was created using Google Docs. And again, I saved it in my hard drive. Remember, you cannot save this if you're using a Google Chrome machine, because the Chrome doesn't have a hard drive. So you need to make sure you're working on a regular PC. But again, I'm just showing you here some of the folders. You see I have the same folders for every class. Whether it's Spanish, English, Math, Science, and again, those are just examples, but you see the document right there under my Spanish folder, under Assignments. That way you can keep all your files organized. Okay, so now let me go back to my Google Docs, and let me see. I'm going to click here on the main menu. Okay. I'm still in Google Docs. Let me open a slide. Okay, this is like a PowerPoint. All right, and again, just to show you really quick, I'm gonna click on the arrow to show more, and I'm just gonna pick one, and again, just as to show you things that you can do with it. Let me get to this one, which looks pretty simple. Let's see. I'm just reading through all of them, but yeah, that looks pretty easy. So, okay, so you see it has all the slides. Of course, we need to name it Assignment 402, and as a subtitle, I'm gonna try to remember. I think I wrote Spanish-speaking countries. Just the name of the assignment. I'm going to type my name, student name, and I'm going to type maybe the date. Okay, yeah, and the teacher name. That would be nice. Okay, so then I go to the next slide. Let me, just to show you, I'm going to delete that slide. I just right click, basically, to delete them. And again, I'm going to Spanish, Oops, I misspelled speaking, so let me go back there. Okay. And let me write here. Let me write 6 Spanish speaking countries are, and again, I forgot what countries I wrote over there on my Word document, but I'm gonna put a bullet instead of counting. So you see I clicked on the bullet, so I'm gonna say Argentina, Bolivia, El Salvador. Let me get some. I think I wrote Paraguay. Let's write Nicaragua, and let's write one more. Let me see. I forgot what. I think I wrote Uruguay, but I'm not sure. Let's write Ecuador. Okay, let's write something different. So I have my list of countries. Then I go to the next slide, and again, you can erase these ones or use them. It's depending on what you need. And again, we're just doing this to do something, just to show you. I'm gonna get to this slide over here, and you can insert pictures, of course, images, just like you do. And what I like here is like if you have a URL, or if you can take a snapshot, or you can, if you have a picture in your hard drive. But in this case, I'm just gonna click on search. I'm gonna type El Salvador, and it's gonna search in Google for me, which is pretty neat. So let's see. Okay, that's a map of El Salvador. So I'm gonna see what else is there. There are pictures, of course. There are maps, all kinds of flags. So I'm gonna click on that picture. I'm gonna select it, and let's see. There you go. See, so that's pretty neat because you can insert it right from the internet into the slide. So let me make that map smaller. Okay, so that's pretty neat, like I said, because you can, while you're working on it, you can go ahead and look for pictures or whatever you might need, and you don't have to open another web page or nothing. It will do it right there for you. So definitely Google Docs or Google Drive is awesome little program for you to use all the time. And it's a good way to do your work when you don't have the right software. So I'm just going to write map of El Salvador. And again, you can see all the different tools we have. I'm going to change the font, and let's make it a little bigger. Let's see if we can put a little color on it, just to play with it. And let's see, I'm going to make it bold also. But as you can see, again, you have a lot of flexibility with the program. There are a lot of things you can do, not much different than PowerPoint. The difference is, of course, that it is not, you don't have to pay for it. It's basically free wherever you go. If you just log on to your Google account, you have access to your documents. So your documents go everywhere with you. So if you forget to submit something, you can always re-download it again as a Word document. Even if you don't have Word, you can still save it as a Word document, and your teacher will be able to open it. So remember, that is important. When you don't have Word, you can still save it as a Word document. You can save it as a PDF file. You can save it as an RTF file. So let me just move a few things here. And again, it's this just to show you really quick. Okay. But again, you see how I was able to do this fairly easy. It did not take me that long. So now I'm going to go to download as a PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint. And again, I'm going to look for my folder once the file opens. Might take a little while. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to click on it. And it's going to open my PowerPoint. But again, you don't have to have the PowerPoint. You can just save it as the file. Okay, I'm gonna enable editing. And more important, you can also save it uh, as whatever type of file your teacher needs. The most common ones are definitely there. Again, I'm going to go into my folder, segment 1, Spanish, semester 1, assignments. I'm going to name this one. Oh, I just realized I forgot to save it, to give it a name. That's a big mistake that I made. You always want to give it a name before you start working on it. So I should have done that. So as you can see, we all make mistakes, but now I saved it. That's my PowerPoint. I'm going to close it. And you see that it says general presentation. That's a generic name. So I'm going to need to go back and change that in a little while. So let's see. So I'm going to name it assignment 4.2 PowerPoint. Just so I will remember that this is the PowerPoint, although it will show a PPTX at the end of the file. So, that's pretty much it as far as saving a PowerPoint. Also, as you can see, you can always go back to Google Drive and you will see, let me see, let's go back to the Drive, which is basically the main page, and you see the Spanish assignment folder at the very top. So what I'm going to do, but let me see one more thing here. Yeah, that's the Spanish assignments folder that I created. So I'm going to click and drag these two files into here, okay? So now they're in my Spanish assignments. See, I'm going to click on it, and there's the two assignments. So really neat way. Of course, you can create more folders, science assignments, history assignments, math assignments, whatever. Okay. As you can see, there's Google Sheets. This one is just like Excel. Okay. So again, when you save the file, which we're not going to, but I just want to show you, download as Microsoft Excel. Okay. So if you have a Microsoft Excel assignment, maybe in a math class or economics class, whatever, you can always save it as a Microsoft Excel file. Pretty neat. So let's see, let me go back to the Drive. And, that's pretty much it, so I hope that makes sense to you. But again, it's a good way to get organized. But remember, download those files. It's really important. And also, I want to show you one last time here. You go to download, as you can see, it's Microsoft Word, and there's rich text format. There's the PDF document, so you can save it as a rich text format PDF. I'm going to save it as a PDF right now just to show you really quickly. Again, PDF, pretty much everybody uses PDF. So if your teacher doesn't have Microsoft Word, or you want to save your assignments as PDF, as long as it's okay with your teacher, see, I'm going to click on the Save button. As long as it's okay with your teacher, you can save them as PDF documents, okay? So I'm going to go to assignments. I'm going to save it, assignment 402. I'm going to put PDF at the end just so you will know, although, again, the extension of the file will tell you that. But now you have it as a PDF document, So I'm going to close it. Let me close this. And let me show you on the folder just so you will know we should have 3 files now. Okay, you see, there's the PDF, the PowerPoint, and the Microsoft Word file. Okay, pretty neat, pretty easy way to stay organized. So again, it's a great tool. So I hope you use it. I hope you understand. Of course, if you have any questions, let us know. We can help you with it. And I hope you get some good results out of this. Okay, so practice using your Google Drive. Thank you.